Okay, perfect. I'm sure you can hear the pandemonium as we enter the map here. So we did have recoil changes. We did have an update. Oh, do we have? Oh, even better. So it looks like target practice was updated with all the new stuff. So that's gonna be really nice. We're just gonna kind of wander in here and see what kind of trouble we can get into. You know what's crazy is I think they have this more like the initial. Hang on a second. I might get clocked right here. Yeah, Christopher coming in hot. Christopher, hey buddy, you clicked on the video, my guy. What is this guy talking about? Okay, Christopher, I'm sorry, dude. If you need a hug, let me know. This guy's upset. Why is he so upset? I don't even know who Christopher is. What's up? What's up, gaming? He says, is this on PTB? Yes, it'll be on main branch February 29th. So in about 2 weeks, I think? About 2 weeks. Give or take. Yeah, 2 weeks. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Sorry for the late start. I thought we'd squeeze in a little bit. Oh, man. Do you hear how crazy this sounds? Dude, target practice is nuts now. Dude, why does my M4 sound like a light LMG? What's up, stick? Owie. What's up, fellers? Oh yeah, I forgot how loud it was. There we go, that sounds like the M4. I'm gonna turn on the audio a little bit, it's a little loud. Uh-oh. Oh, are we stuck? We might be stuck, hold on. Uh-oh. We are definitely stuck. The menu did not clear. Oh my. It's on top of the... Hold on, you guys gotta see this. This is wild. Look at this, dude. My menu is on top of... I'm confused. Okay, we might have to close the game. Give me a second. Well, that's unfortunate. I didn't know it was gonna do that. Okay, so anyways, to review, because I know there's a privacy screen up, and I know that's annoying, but we have to do that while we load. So it looks like this is most likely going to be the patch that hits us February 29th. I guess there could be some subtle changes. The biggest change was the HM LMG had a big recoil change. We're going to see if some of the other ones kind of have some tweaks to it, because there were a couple other ones, like the prototype felt pretty OP as well. I feel like it could have been dumbed down just a little bit. So we're kind of just exploring that right now. Sorry, I was trying to knock down my audio, and it was it got stuck on the screen because I got smoked. Yeah, it's down kind of a ways. We'll bring down the master sound effects to like 60, because it's like really loud in there. Okay, give me just 1 second. We'll find another somewhere in here. What's up, guys? Hi. We'll go ahead and pin this. By the way, I was saying earlier, the custom server did wipe today. The most recent, or I should say the only one that was wiped today was the Solo Duo Trio 2X, all BPs unlocked. Hang on, I am like super confused. Okay. There's Builder's Paradise, and then there's, okay, hold on. Dude, my sleep has been so off like the last week or so. So I woke up late and I was like, well, we better go stream because there's been so much new stuff that's been tweaked. We gotta make sure we're in here doing it up. I guess we'll try this one. Okay, cool. We're right in. Sorry about that. Okay, well, we're gonna pop right in here in a sec. We're just going to try to check out some of the recoil changes. We're going to run around and see if we can place down a few bags that might help us. And we'll kind of take it from there. It's nice. So essentially target practice has been updated with the new stuff now. You can see our loadout is pretty robust here. And we're just going to try to check out some of the new recoil and whatnot. Ooh, did I pick a rare server that's not actually active? That's kind of nice. It'll give us a chance to kind of look at some of the recoil. Perfect. Oh, I got wet. That's bad. Oh, we did not start with any food this time. Okay. There has to be cloth around here somewhere. I feel better when I place down a few more bags, and then we'll kind of walk through what we got going on here. But I guess I can give you the basic rundown. So we've got components that we can put on the weapons now that give us really good configurations. You can do this for turrets. You can do this for your own weapons. Some of the recoil has changed. Some of it hasn't. So it's really... here's the thing. So these weapons here, all three of these guys, Prototype, M4, and the Handmade, they never existed in old recoil. So they have to have some semblance of new recoil. The question is, does it have randomize built into it? I hope that it does, because it's going to knock back a lot of the script kiddie stuff, a lot of the cheating, a lot of the Zen Chronos stuff, and whatever else is out there. I'm sure I didn't cover all of it, but you know what I'm talking about. The cheating. So, with that, I'm hoping that it will help curtail some of this, especially with this new update. Okay, we have enough for a sleeping bag, so this will be good. I'm hoping that we could put down a few and then we could do some recoil tests. Because apparently this server is not very active right now, which is kind of great. It'll give us a chance to kind of look at some of the changes. What? The launch site is here? I'm so confused. Launch site is active? What? That's wild. Are there scientists on this? Whoa, I did not know that. So this is our AIM training server. I did not know launch site's chilling here. Is Bradley hanging out? No way, dude. It's crazy. That means we have a recycler, right? Oh, this one's about to get out of hand. Let's see if we can't get another couple of these down here. Yeah, it's like a full-on miniature map. What? That's crazy. Yeah, they forgot to make it no monuments. That's cool. We'll take it. We can actually do some practice this way. Hey, this actually works out kind of well for us. Alright, let me, okay, cool. We found another piece of cloth here. So yeah, anyways, 3 new weapons. I think this recoil is going to obviously never be exactly like PC because there's a controller and then there's a mouse and keyboard difference, obviously. But because of that, I think we're going to have an interesting recoil pattern. I think this one's going to be closer to the PC, and I think this one's going to have some randomized elements. That's why I'm anxious to find out. Let's go take a look. If we can get 3 bags done, that'd be great. What's up, guys? Hi. I know. Who starts the stream at 2 a.m., right? That's crazy. I do. Alright, so I'm anxious just to know. Let me just walk over here real fast. This board must have reset. What's up, Kimmy? Hi. Well, since I figured I'd be up for the rest of the day, I had my sleeps jacked up. I was like, you know, let's squeeze the stream in. I meant to do it earlier, but okay. So let's go ahead and see what the recoil looks like down here. As expected. All right, let's check the AK. So we definitely have a hybrid. We've got old recoil patterns mixed in with some new stuff. Now the question is this one the one that makes it randomized? It'll be interesting. So we have this weird hybrid recoil system then. I kind of want to go recycle some of my gear so I can get some cloth. Maybe it's pretty typical. Yeah, I jacked up my sleep pretty good. I didn't realize how tired I was earlier on. Yeah, the M4 sounds rowdy, boy. Oh, you got me. Good shot, good shot. So, if you shoot someone with that gun, the recoil goes crazy. Oh, yes. Yes, this is console. Yes. So, we do have the magazine and burst fire. It works for some weapons, it doesn't work for others. I don't think we can do burst with, or can we? Okay, no we can. I didn't think so. So the MP5's about to get crazy. Really? Doesn't let us put on the MP5? Is that even right? Hold on. Alright, if we can't put it on the Timmy. Okay. Really? We can't do that on the MP5? Is that right? I feel like that's not right. I could be wrong. Interesting. Says, is that a P2? No, it's a prototype 7. 17, excuse me. So now our Timmy's got a deeper magazine, and we have burst fire. And our good old flashbangs. Yeah, flashbangs will mess your world up. Oh, too close to monuments. Let's back up. Yeah, the P17 is dope. The prototype. Oh, let's put down some would-be barriers. So obviously primitive rating is going to change a lot with Molotovs. F4 is nasty, boy. So there's actually some of the stuff we spawn with. There's not a lot we can tweak. Obviously, we can't put the burst fire in there. We can't put it in the M249. Pretty sure you can't put it in the LR either. Buy wood doors. This is true. Maybe you can. Man, am I just like backwards in some of these? I'm surprised at the MP5. Okay, yeah. LR you cannot. It's interesting. When you have burst fire on the PC, you get like the UI changes to like a 3-dot thing down in your inventory, so it's easier to tell what's burst and which one's not. Prototype's a nasty bee. Let's put down like one more bag and then we'll, I guess, walk through all the different changes. Is this on community servers? Not yet. It should be on the 29th of February. Good question, though. Yeah, only when it hits main branch, which should be in about, what, 2 weeks or so, give or take? I don't think you can burst the AK. I'm fairly certain you can't. Yeah, just letting them swap back and forth, which matches with the PC version. PC version's that way as well. Well, we had this weird hybrid recoil because we've got the new recoil and some old recoil in the mix. So I was hoping to find one more piece of cloth so we could try to go through the recoil. I'd like to walk through it in one stretch, so then if we get popped, at least we can respawn somewhere. You can make the magazine deeper on the AK, though. So I figured it wouldn't be able to. I mean, yeah, the AK is already pretty OP. Okay, cool. We got 3 bags down. I think we're next to some cliff edges, so we'll be able to pull this off. In theory. I am surprised by the MP5 though. You can pretty much put it in everything else. The only thing you can really put a burst fire here is, was it the Timmy? And I think that's it. That's currently available, like, on my screen, yes. That's wild, isn't it? That's crazy. But I think where this is really going to shine is lower tier weapons in turrets. For sure. Yeah, we need a light side. What time is it in game? 10 a.m.? Yeah, we're kind of on the dark side here. That sucks. Running low on supplies yet. Oops. Let's find a big rock face and we'll try to shoot into it with the LMG. But did I not switch it? Kinda looks like we got some randomized in there. It's hard to tell because we have like a regular surface. Try crouching. It's a lot tighter. Yeah, we'll get close to the wall so we can see more of the travel. So if you put the burst on the MP or whatever it says, put it in a turret, this is the turret will burst fire as well, correct. If the gun accepts the attachments, yes. So you can have extended magazine, you get burst fire, yeah. So imagine auto aim, like legitimate auto aim, which is essentially what turrets are, and then you can boost its characteristics. So yeah, it's as awesome as you think it is. I mean, obviously it's good for gunplay as well, but like, think about base defenses, dude. Like, that's silly. P2 has become exceptionally powerful, and they're much more accessible, and they're cheap. Dare I say, they're cheap. Man, we're on the dark side of the hill. That sucks. Is this always rotating between 10 a.m. and 10 a.m.? So instead of guns patterns, will guns be randomized? That's the thing. I think these three are randomized. I think the other ones are pattern based. So we have this weird spot we're sitting in. All right, here, let's try to do it right here. Yeah, I think they're slightly randomized, honestly. Feels like it is. We can only do like 1 or 2 trails before they start to disappear. Interesting, right? Let's try like this. Full magazine. Okay, I'll reload in case it's based off of that pattern. Everything's supposed to be randomized. The only ones that aren't seem to be the prototype, the handmade, and the M4. So like it has a pattern, but there's randomized elements inside of it. That's what it appears to be. So watch, and then if we switch to something like the AK, we've got the S pattern, which it should be going up and to the right. That's pretty standard. If we do it over here, we should see the same thing. Yeah, so you see what I'm talking about. Now, let's check the prototype. We'll walk through this all here again, but I wanted to kind of test some of it now. Do we have any more cloth? We don't, do we? Boo. Where is this at on the map? C4, okay. Now, it's, and it might be some randomized, but if this is truly the randomized AK that exists on PC, the pattern is complete. It's not an S pattern. Not like that. So it looks like we're using old and new, if that makes any sense. And then we'll do the M4. Well, I figured these guys had to be randomized because prototype M4 never existed in old Recoil patterns. And neither did the handmade. So, like, these have to be something like what they are now. And we can kind of tell that they're randomized. Do you know what I mean? So I guess the answer is it's a mix? Question mark. And they could change it because the handmade, it definitely is the one that got the biggest change because it was more like an LR post patch earlier today. But now it seems like it's more in line with what the PC version is. I don't think it's 1 for 1, but it's much closer. Yeah, the M2 is just a straight pattern. Man, this thing still shoots real tight. You could hip fire this thing. Do you see that? Did you also kind of notice that our reticle doesn't change when we kneel? I don't know if that's a UI glitch or what. Oh, okay, so look. Okay, yeah. So it looks like the randomized weapons do better with crouch. No, it's just a handmade. Interesting. You see how the reticle is supposed to tighten up? This is the only one that does it. So I bet this is the only one that's random. See how it's getting tighter? Interesting. Yeah, prototype is disgusting. Not to mention when it's almost gone, you throw it in a recycler and you have a 100% chance of getting the burst module, which means you can turn anything in your base, whether it's a turret or a weapon, into a burst fire weapon, which is awesome. Alright, we have a couple good cliff faces over here that we could probably use. Yeah, it looks like we're floating around 10 a.m. the whole time, so we need to find a place that has got good sun on the surface. That's actually really nice right there. I just want a couple respawns, because if we're going to go walk through this, I want to make sure we're kind of doing it in like one good piece. And you know, I know we're going to probably get shot because this is a target practice server, so. How's the contrast? Is it good enough or is it like really dark in some areas? Could you guys see those recoil patterns okay on the rock face back there? Yeah, because I want to try to do what our findings are in one good run through. So it's interesting. This is the only one that seems to tighten up. What about the M249? The M249 does. Okay. What about the LR? The LR does. AK? Also. So these guys don't? Interesting. Okay. We'll give it our best college know-how. Yeah, it's weird we have these like in-betweens. This one should do the same. Okay, nice. I don't know if this one will. It does. Okay, well it seems to not work for the M4 in the prototype, but to be fair, the prototype feels like a mean, just to clear him out. I mean, I could hip fire that thing with a lot of crazy good accuracy. Because we have a reticle. Yeah, I can't wait for the MP burst. So it's definitely going to main those. Oh, dude, yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, the changes that they put in were great. I know it's kind of a, like we say underground assault, most people go, oh, it's military tunnels. And military tunnels is dope, yes. Great, great monument, a lot of cool loot. But there's so much more they tacked on top of it. And a lot of stuff you'll kind of miss. And some stuff they didn't even put in the notes. Some stuff they did, but I don't know, like if you've been an avid player of this, you like when you start playing this, you go, oh man, they did a lot. I really hope a lot of the changes are the same for each subsequent update this year. I hope they pack them full of extra things, because literally we got 3 major updates and some smaller updates like picked from other updates, like jam-packed into this one. So that's a win for us as a community. So if we're only going to get like 3 or 4 solid content updates throughout the year, this is the kind of update we want to see every time, or pretty close to it. Do you know what I mean? I do. Man, I'm hoping I can find some cloth, because these cliff faces are perfect for what we're trying to do. If we can get this one like right here, that's about as flat as we can make it. That one's nice. So honestly, I just want the recoil change. I want to be able to run with an AK with confidence. This is true. Well, here's the thing. Since we know it's still old script, or old recoil, we do know some of the script stuff is probably going to still work. Unfortunately. Now, if they give us a full recoil change at some point, I think that's going to curtail a lot of that, the scripts that negate all of the recoil. It's going to make it so much nicer, and you're going to see just how good and bad people are. Like, really. I like to think my recoil is about as legit as it gets, as far as, like, because I miss all the time. I'm not a great shot, but I do okay. I'm not an extraordinary shot by any stretch of the imagination, but I like to say that it's a pretty good representation of people that, if you get flustered, I have a tendency to miss. Probably more than most. It's kind of my personal affliction, but anyway, I think it's a pretty good sampling of like, okay, if you've got good control, if you've got bad control in certain situations, like this is probably what it's going to look like. Could I shit on all these people that are playing mouse and keyboard if I switch to mouse and keyboard? 1000%. And I'm not even good with mouse and keyboard. You know what I mean? That's why there's such a huge advantage with the mouse. Even just playing with mouse and keyboard is a massive advantage. Because our recoil patterns are dumbed down. They have to be. Okay, I want a few by this rock face. It's so nice. We have 20. We just need one more. I think we'll give it a good run through. I don't know how long it'll take us, but we'll probably wing it through most of it. Would you say that Rust is better on PS5? I think the next gen consoles are good for this game, just as a blanket statement. It's just much easier to do most things. But this game isn't specifically written for those, so like, is it utilizing all of the power of a Series X or a PS5? No. But do you benefit from extra horsepower? Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, if this actually like leaned on some of the technologies that our next gens have, whether it's Xbox or PlayStation, without a shadow of a doubt, we could have almost up to 1-for-1 with what PC has. No doubt in my mind. Now, would we have full HDRP? Probably not, and that's probably the best, because HDRP is a bit of a slowdown on the Unity engine. I mean, anybody on PC will tell you that. Where's that really good cliff face we saw? Was it like back here? I mean, it was like really good. Has anybody successfully found a boar? Anybody? Yeah, so like games that utilize next-gen technology like that, you'll really see a massive boost. Especially with all this DLSS and all this other technology that's coming through. I forget what AMD's thing is. But basically where it uses a downscaled version, but then it upscales using the AI stuff. That's going to be pretty hot. A lot of that's starting to come online, so even old gen stuff's going to start to look a lot better. But again, Unity is such a hog. I don't know. The performance has never been their strong suit. Let's put it that way. Was it over here? Dude, I am out of my mind. Was it over there or was it back here? I think it was back here because we have big cliff faces over here. Yeah, I cannot wait for GTA 6. It's going to be sick. Well, in case anybody's wondering, the big announcement, Xbox is basically just saying they're playing. They're not, people are like, oh, they're going to discontinue Xboxes. I'm like, absolutely not. And so, of course, that is the case. They're going to keep going, obviously. Yeah, because, like, I don't know. I guess Twitter and TikTok kind of got the flame going where everybody's like, oh, they're going to do whatever, and here's some logical reasons. And I'm like, yeah, that kind of makes sense, but if you think it a little bit deeper, like, if you have a currently active generation, why would you tank it by giving that kind of announcement? You would basically, everybody would jump ship, not only on the product, but development. So, obviously, that's not what occurred. So, anybody that was kind of worried about it. I mean, I had, like, relatives asking me stuff that don't normally do any of that. So, is the sun changing? Am I out of my mind here? Wasn't this a nice surface a second ago? Am I out of my mind? Or was it C4? And then it looks like Sony's going to make an announcement too, which is great. I think they're going to try to do no exclusivities for some things for looks like a year for both sides. If it's a full non-exclusivity, I don't know. But I think they're both trying to test the waters. And good news is they pretty much, I don't think they've announced it officially, but it's all but a foregone conclusion. Looks like Sea of Thieves is going to make it to PlayStation 5. Dope. Put down my bag. I gotta put down my bag. Put it down. Put it down. So when that comes through, expect us to be over there sinking you guys on the high seas. Because we are cold-blooded ship killers. What's up, brother? Friendly, friendly. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. You can check out your stuff. It's cool, dog. Yeah, do you see the, you put the burst fire in the Timmy? Extra extended magazines? Yeah, dude. The prototype's not. Hip fire that thing. It's still accurate as all get out. Here, use the cliff edge, dude. Right here. This thing's a monster. You put the extended mag on there? Boy. You see how tight that is? That's somebody's chest. That's easy. This sucks for Xbox because they can't release GTA 6 until a year after. I think GTA 6 is going to be on all systems, as far as I understand it. Like, day one. Yeah, that sounds Recoil. What a good guy. That's why I like it, because I couldn't miss my target. I know, right? I'd like that. I like it for the same reason. So it's weird. We have, like, new Recoil and old Recoil, and, like, some new sounds and some not new sounds. It's a weird place that we're in right now. You could probably triple headshot, hip fire with the proto. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's sick. Yeah, I think we have most everything we need to kind of show some of the recoil changes. So let me ask you guys this. When you guys think about new recoil, what are you most concerned about? If it's randomized or if it's a pattern? That's my understanding. Says, is the M9 suppressed change or is it just me? I don't know. I have to check it out. We go to Builder's Paradise and really find out and like do a deep dive on some of the other stuff. Okay, the sun's out on this side. Beautiful. Might have to wreck ourselves. What was that announced? So basically they're getting GTA first? Oh my goodness, I'm stuck. Oh, my bags decay. What? That's right, because it's accelerated time. We've been here for... Oh, that hurts my feelings, dude. Ouch. I forgot decay was stupid accelerated. Okay, well... Let's walk through it the best we can. Okay, so we did just get a recoil change today. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people are asking, is the recoil change universal? Are we going to get the randomized stuff or are we going to get the pattern? Short answer is, it's a mix. So we have three new weapons. We have the prototype, we have the M4, here's the prototype, M4, and the handmade LMG. The handmade LMG got the biggest recoil change, but here's what we found. Well, okay, let me back it up once. Let me get into a dark area so you can kind of see it. So you see this reticle? When I crouch, it gets tighter. It changes for every weapon. That's been a new addition. Obviously, you'll see this February 29th on main branch. But we did notice, among with the reticle kind of flexing if you stand up or if you're hip firing or if you're ADS, we noticed that it looks like the recoil patterns are the same for some weapons and they've changed for others. Here's the biggest thing. The prototype never existed in old recoil on PC. It only came in after new recoil existed. Same with the M4 and same with the handmade. So I think that's where they're pulling from, but I think some of these are randomized. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So let me find a cliff edge here that's like decent. So we're going to try this a couple different ways. Hopefully we won't get popped for this. We might have to continue it somewhere else. Okay, so handmade machine gun. I'm just going to ADS. I'm not going to pull down. Here's like a full magazine. So as we reload, I'm going to sidestep and we can compare these. It looks like the pattern, but there's randomization inside of the pattern, if that makes any sense. So ADS, same thing. I don't think we need to continue that, but you can kind of see how there's randomized elements inside of that pattern. It definitely goes up and to the left. So here's the thing. Here's why I'm saying this recoil is a hybrid. Because on PC, with the new recoil, this should go up and to the right with randomized patterns. But if I fire this now with ADS, that should look very, very similar to the S pattern that we all know and love. So there might be subtle changes here, but for the most part, I think old weapons still have the same pattern. The new weapons have randomized elements. Here's a prototype. By the way, prototype is OP. We're going to show a couple different variations. Let me back up here. So obviously you can see how my reticle settles in after I stop moving. Once I kneel, it goes even tighter. We're just going to do an ADS right here. Very tight grouping. Like ridiculously tight. Then we can do another one right here. So some randomized elements. Let me stand back and maybe do a hip fire. Let me just strafe over. So you can see how it kind of moves around. Again, with the reticle shifting and changing, that'll also change how your clustering is going to work, your grouping for your shots. But, okay, so let's go ahead and cover this, because a lot of people are wondering about this. So we have two new things that we can add to weapons. We have the extended magazine, and we have the burst fire. Burst fire comes from the Prototype 17. Prototype 17 has a 100% chance, last I checked, of getting a burst module when you throw it into a recycler. This changes other weapons into burst fire. Some weapons don't take it. Oddly enough, inside of target practice, a lot of the weapons here don't take the burst fire. And one of the ones that shocked me was the MP5. I'm still not sure if that's accurate or not, but you can slide it inside of the Timothy. You can also, you can also put the extended magazine inside of the Timothy. So now you have a burst fire Timmy that is a face melter. Let me go ahead and reload here. Oops, gotta be on the Timmy. So now you're gonna see this Thompson acts kind of like a BR. Hip fire. Not bad, right? And then crouch hip fire, even more disgusting. You'll find that with this reticle, hip firing is going to become a bit easier, especially with this prototype. Watch, let me just show you with the prototype for a second how ridiculous this one is. Just hip firing, ready? I mean, if someone's close, you got them, right? A quick little kneel, boom, you're good. So you see that the gunplay is going to change quite a bit. Oh, by the way, let me show you the M4. The M4 is kind of sick. And yes, the extended magazine also works on the M4 as well. Now, this update, I don't know if I said this in the beginning, this update is most likely going to be the update that we get February 29th, less any major bugs. This essentially settles in and it passes certification, so plan on this being the update that we do get. Now, in the future, could we get the randomized elements? Sure. I think a lot of people are concerned with the patterns and randomize inside of these weapons, because one of the biggest things to stop Zen Chronos or any kind of scripting or anti-recoil scripting is a randomized element inside of the recoil, the pattern, right? So it looks like possibly the three new weapons have that randomized element. Most definitely the handmade does to some degree, but it looks like the other weapons don't. And again, that could change in the future. Let me see, there was another major thing we were looking at here. Oh yeah, check this out. And we have Molotovs added to this as well. They're quite expensive, but they're definitely useful. And our good friend, Flashbang. And the Flashbang can be attached to walls, shutters, and you can flip them. The fuse is a bit quick though, so I don't know how useful that's going to be, but for the most part, I think it's going to be a nice addition across the board. It's going to definitely make gunplay a lot more dynamic. And because we can add these new features inside of these weapons, so something like a P2 or even a what is it, a SAR piece, if you put an extended magazine on there and a burst fire, all of a sudden your turret, which is essentially legitimate auto aim, becomes an absolute face melter. So because of that, I think it's going to give us a lot more options for gunplay, but I think it's going to give us a lot more options for base defense as well. And in most cases, even if a weapon doesn't take burst fire, it usually takes the extended magazine. Now, again, the exception for that seems to be the obviously the M249, obviously, and the handmade. Obviously, don't take extended magazines, but everything else seems to take it, and the revolver doesn't as well. And even the the revolver? Or, I'm sorry, the Python and the revolver both don't take it. But for the most part, I think you guys are going to be pretty pleased with all of the changes here. This is definitely a step in the right direction, and this just goes to show you that this isn't just a military tunnels update. This has many, many other updates stacked on top of it. And the recoil and the addition of weapons is just some part of it. Once you start to play the update itself, you'll start to see even more changes. Things like tool cupboards, having tool spots built into the tool cupboards, really nice. The reticles being added, which we already covered. So all in all, I think this is going to be a really good update, and I can't wait for February 29th. Molotovs, I think, are 10? No, 50 low grade. Is that right? 50? You know what? I gotta look. They're at level 2. Oh yeah, and we have MVGs at it as well. Oh yeah. Yeah, pretty sick, right? Yeah, let me adjust my fan here. Hold on. Hold on, I still gotta adjust my fan. I'm like sweating up a storm. Give me a sec. Alright, thanks for waiting. Is there anything else you guys wanted to see pending the So yes, we do have MVGs. They're 250. I was gonna say rust coin. They're 250 scrap at the bandit camp, and they're 125 to learn. They're 2 tech trash and I believe 10 high quality to craft. And they are the best. Riding those at night with a horse is magical. Yeah, and here's the other thing. I really love the fact that we don't have real cheats. Like, when I say that, I mean, I know there's people that cheat, but when I say real cheats, I mean people that can, like, see at nighttime or, like, know where everybody's at all times. That's, like, PC-type cheating. And I love the fact that nighttime is nighttime for everybody, and that MVGs give the person who have MVGs the advantage. So, like, you can sneak up on people, you can run away. It's awesome, dude. And I like the fact that we can use stashes here as well. I feel like this one might get dumbed down a little bit. This feels too close to PC, like you need a, Yeah, you almost have to walk the trigger with that one. flashbang him. I got him. If you have a monitor, you can turn up the brightness. Yes and no. Some of the stuff isn't rendered, though, so you may be turning it up, but you're not going to see too much detail. Like, you can get some detail, but still. Okay, let's pop over to what we were doing, see if we can't walk through some military tunnels. I think we covered a lot of stuff that we were looking for. Yes, very good. Yeah, the way Rust works is the nighttime. If you're sitting in true nighttime, there are some subtle details, but a lot of the pitch dark areas are like not rendered fully on purpose, so you can't just turn up your monitor. In some scenarios, yes, you can, but I think you find that the nighttime is very dark. I'm not sure. Wait, what am I doing? I think I'm in the right place. I'm actually not sure. Says, I was told by somebody that they have a cheat that where it's dark and then it's daytime for him. That would be on PC. That doesn't exist here. That's not how either he was talking about PC or he was lying to you. My guess is he was lying to you because he saw what was possible on PC and just assumed that you could do that here. They're fundamentally different the way the cheats work. So, sorry to say, but I think your friend's a liar. What did Pigeon say? Do you think they'll add gun mounts, especially on console? It says, oh, are you talking like the display stuff? I hope they do. That would be nice. Yeah, because then it gives us like more room on the walls and stuff. Yeah, I hope so. That'd be tight. That would be tight. Alright, I'm going to attempt to grab a horse. Last time I did this earlier today, because actually I was going to stream last night, but again, because my sleep is so jacked up, yeah, long story short, I was going to, I didn't, but I was playing, which is rare. I usually am streaming every time I play. So point is, I got a horse, was going to play a little bit during the day, and then I didn't have a cover on this, and somebody came in and waxed my horse like immediately, and I was like, man, I should have expected that. I mean, it's Rust. You know what I mean? Anyway, so we're going to see if we can't go get a horse and come back. Actually, let me grab some pickles. Says, yo, why can't they add community service to PTB? Probably because it's a lot to manage. I'm not sure why they don't, but I mean, that's one guess. Yeah, but see, the thing is even if you turn up brightness, because the way it renders the game, if you're in like, okay, so here's the scenario. You're in pitch black nighttime. You're in a dark spot. The game doesn't render those dark areas completely. So you might get some detail out of those dark areas, but not like a full, Like this guy's describing it as if he's like, oh, I just turned on the light. That's not how it works. I think your friend was looking at PC cheats and just assumed that they worked the same way on console, and they don't. On PC, you can do that. You can literally render it so it's daytime for you. That's completely different than turning up the brightness. Brightness is only turning up detail, which is rendered. I know, it's really like nitpicky, but there is a big difference, like as far as like what it does, what's functional and what's not. Why do you think we like playing on console so much, dude? A lot of the cheats that are so prevalent on PC don't exist here, and that's magical. We still gotta deal with cheaters and script kiddies, yes, but a lot of the big, nasty, nasty stuff we don't have to deal with. Thank goodness. We can actually use stashes here, which is also very magical. Okay, I think this one base here is probably already decayed. Yes, it is. Wow. Wow, completely gone. Okay. I forgot to grab shoes. Oops. So yeah, basically I was playing yesterday off stream, which is super rare. And so I grabbed the horse because I was going to do some stuff during the day. And literally, the horse didn't even last 30 minutes in the base. So I was like, no one's going to jump in here and wax this thing. That's exactly what they did. Probably in the first 10 minutes. I went to go like drop a deuce. Came back, the horse was gone. I was like, am I on the right server? That's Rust, you know? Probably shouldn't be mining with 170 scrap in my pockets, but I'm doing it. Yeah, we'll try to stream as long as we can tonight, but we'll probably save it for later. I messed up my sleep real bad. Ooh, I can't pass on these stone nodes. Main branch community server's dead. Maybe because the update's coming or something. And this is still a work night. A lot of times it booms like right after work times and then it tapers off. And it usually picks up really heavy Friday, Saturday. I wouldn't say they're dead. Oh no. Get off me. Dang, dude. Oh, dude, messed me up. Just gotta find most comp servers. A lot of servers are just full of Zim-Zen. They play Jade server. Yep, we stay on top of it. Oh yeah, today during the wipe I wanted to try something new. Man, I really messed things up by falling asleep. Like, taking a big, stupid nap in the middle of the day. I sat on the couch, dude, and I was like, "Brr." I wake up, I was like, it was dark out. I'm like, where am I? What happened? Well, I was going to make more sleeping bags, but that's out of the question. I was going to try one of those fishing type setups where you've got like the rooftops and it forces like a funnel. I think that'd be kind of a nice way to, because you know we're going to be super water heavy come middle of the year, in about 2 months, starting on testing branch. Dang, dude, there's like a million nodes out here. I have to go back just to bank. Yeah, I might. This is a considerable amount, and I'm solo. What's up? Is it safe? You've been playing Ark Ascendant? You missed out on Rust? Yeah, dude, things are bumping. February 29th, all of this hits main branch. It's currently on testing branch. Lots of stuff. Well, let's not forget, Double Evan's still going to launch some tools to help them find automatically people using Zen, Zim, Chronos, whatever you call it. And also give us tools on the community server side in addition to what we have to really help us weed them out. I'm using standard tools, but I'm also using tools above and beyond. And we have people that have been playing on PC for so long that they can sniff out mouse and keyboard players pretty easily. I mean, if you played over 3,000 hours, 5,000 hours of PC Rust, you have a pretty good idea of what mouse and keyboard looks like. You got a pretty good idea. Man, I'm getting greedy. I shouldn't hit this, but I'm going for it. We don't have caves yet, but we do have military tunnels now. Okay, I gotta not get so comfortable just walk out in the open like this. This is such a good way to get smoked. I think the only reason I'm able to walk like this is because it's a work night. Let me ask you guys this. If, I mean, we pretty much know. When Sea of Thieves comes to PlayStation, who here with PlayStation is going to play it? I gotta take this back. I'm getting greedy to the max. It's Friday now, but it's a work night though. I mean, it's a work day today. So people often will go to bed at normal time on Thursday night. Not everybody, but most people do. Oh my goodness, I can't stop farming this. Well, maybe we will be able to make our fish variation here. Who knows? I can't remember what creator I saw do it first, and I think they're the first ones to do it, and I want to give them credit. That did the sloped fishing method. I have to think about it because I want to make sure I say who it is that actually made it. But we're going to try that mechanic and see if we can't build it into a base that's cheap. And see how functional it is for us as far as us, like, it'd be a cool way to maybe, like, safely slingshot, you know, if it's a really busy server. This is 4 a.m. here, going strong. Nice. It's about 3 a.m. here. Oh, it's Friday night for you? You live in the future, dude. What happens? Is that a boar? They do spawn now. No, that's a wolf. I thought that was a person, dude. I'm about to poop my pants. I gotta learn how to break from Rust. It's literally a job. I mean, might I suggest building smaller and multiple bases? Then if you get hit in one place, it's not a complete loss. Yeah, we're kind of stacked, dude. Damn. I think with what we have, we can maybe go to Outpost as well, and then make a wood purchase. You don't have to worry about farming wood. Kind of like that idea. Yeah, I like that idea. Alright, let me make sure I have the right map here, so I know where I'm going. I know how to get to the horse stables. I want to risk going to the outpost and maybe get some wood. Oh great, we have somebody in a big base with a sniper rifle. Great. Yeah, the outpost is definitely out there. Oof, that's gonna be risky. Yeah, we're gonna have to use the map for that one. Let's try it. If we die, we die. Now I hope I had enough sense to take off the horseshoe on the horse. I didn't. They took the horseshoe. Damn it. Well, we should have enough for both. Alright, rolling back out. Ah, tactical cylinders up. Yeah, I got a fairly busy weekend, but I'm still gonna squeeze in some rusty poo in between. Man, I don't want to get caught again with another wolf or pack of wolves. I think I'll be screwed. Oh, good news is on the update, they increased our team marker visibility, like the range of it. Thank goodness. Because it was a little low. Thought my auto run was on. Needless to say, this is a very large compound. Oh, I thought this was... thought we could walk across the most of this. Come on. There we go. Well, if it takes us another 15 minutes to get the horse back, we might park it, and then we might go try running military tunnels solo, just to see how far we can get, which may end in us getting absolutely smoked immediately. Kind of how this works. Oh. Oh, is the 2x? You know what? Let me, I'm glad you said something. I'll have to go back and double check. What's crazy is, at the exact moment, we decided to do our wipe, which was a lot earlier than we typically do, because a lot of people expressed that they wanted it earlier. I can't always do it earlier, but today I could. Right when I did it, they pushed an update to PTB, which I think disrupted us, because we were right in the middle of our like rebuilding the map, and then we like were frozen until that other update became live, even though it was on PTB, which was really weird. So because of that, I think maybe the build sequence for those recyclers didn't catch, which kind of sucks. So I'll have to go back and catch those. Thank you for letting me know. You're on the 2X, still a duo trio? Yeah, that was one of the strong servers that would always build it, but because we got interrupted, I think that's why. Yeah, because we were in limbo for about 30 or 40 minutes, which sucked because I just told everybody, I was like, okay, we're going to do the wipe. We already knew what the map was. It was supposed to be really fast, and I'm like, dang, I feel like we can't get a clean wipe, or we haven't had a clean wipe in, I don't know, 5 weeks or something. We always get it, but it should be like automatic, you know what I mean? Like we knew all the process were, we tested the map ahead of time. You know, it's like, okay, well, it looks like most people are just waiting for the wipe. We did the purge event for like 30 minutes. And so I was like, okay, cool, we'll run the wipe early so people have a chance to do whatever. And like right then, we're like, I was like, I almost submitted a ticket because I kept trying everything I could do, and then it was like, dude, what's going on with these servers? Because last week it was the other server that was being really weird, and we had to submit a ticket for that one. I feel like between the two servers, we've submitted tickets and had problems for like 6 weeks. We always get it under control, but you know, I know what it's like when you're ready for the wipe and you're just waiting for it to come back line, and you're like, what's going on? That's frustrating. As a player, I feel that. Not gonna lie, we might have to wait till daytime to run back. I don't have any night vision. Ooh, hazmat. Hello. So, you know what's crazy is because I was so excited that server came back online, I didn't check the recyclers on that one because that's been the most consistent, but it sucks that that one actually didn't do it. But I'm glad you let me know, so I can force all those to come back. We could probably do it on stream as well. Hot beef. Game's unplayable on PS4. Try turning on your FOV and like terrain detail. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, if you're on an old system, you obviously can't be hitting higher FOVs because you're rendering more on a system that can barely play anyway. And I'm saying that for Xbox too. It's not just, you know, core Xbox is the same. It's not you, it's me. We'll try an experimental server probably this weekend. I meant to bring it up today, but Roan is 38. 38 Dappy. 38 Dappy. These are bad horses. 38 Dappy. Dappy. Another Dappy. Ugh. Ick. The Roan's our best bet. No, they're all garbage. Great. Ugh, I might have to poop. As soon as I started drinking caffeine, boy. Make sure you're playing on a server that's also in your region, and you're plugged in. Using wireless seems to affect the game as well. I should have given him the pickles. What was I thinking? Pickles. Yeah, maybe we'll switch over that server and turn them on. Yeah, I must have left my horseshoe on that guy last night. Or this morning. That's rough. It's rough, bruh. You ever have to just air out your beanbags? Rest is so addicting. Might I recommend removing distraction from the room that you sleep in? That might help. Ooh, I kind of want to do treasure hunt. Let's see where that's at. I don't think I accepted it. Ooh, that's kind of out there. I'm gonna take a leak while we're waiting. We're in the safe zone. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hi. I had a nutty buddy. Okay, we're gonna risk it all. Let's go. Let me grab my keyboard so we can spawn in the recyclers. Hold on. Hello. Is there a helicopter out? That's great, let's go. This might be the worst course to take on this mission. We're going. Yeah, we have the slowest horse, even with the fastest horseshoe. Excellent. I have a vague idea where this is. I don't know what's around it. I think this is close to military tunnels, which is asking for it. I think that's the military. No, is that airfield? Airfield. Is that a bear? Oh, what a terrible place to have dense trees. Oh, come on, turn, turn, turn. Is that a boar? That's a bear. Where was it? Back there? I'm confused. Oh, it must be in this substation. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. Actually, it wasn't too far. It wasn't too bad. I think the prototype 7 is probably the most beaming type weapon. I have no idea where we're supposed to be going. I think this is the right direction. Alright, Pigeon, thanks for hanging out, dude. This is Good Morning from Germany. Hello. That was scary. I have to check my map. Give me a second. This thing wants a piece. Oh, get off the cliff, get off the cliff. Oh, I guess we can get the mission from this guy, huh? Oh, there we go. There's already deer right there. Perfect. Oh, that's where we came from. What? How did I end up back here? I'm so confused. Are you kidding me with this hay? Not the best horse we've ever owned, but it'll get the job done. Is that a boar? What? Okay, I got... It's the first time I've seen a boar. Where'd he go? Oh, come on. I'm glad the boar mission's back. Oh, there he is. Perfect. I don't have arrows. Oh, I'm so stupid. Hold on, we gotta make arrows. Dang it. Is that anything at Recoil? Yeah, I think they do weapons too. There he is. Not this freaking thing again. Oh, jeez. I already lost the boar. Damn it. Where did he go? Ah, man. Box a little bit OP. Yeah, I suspect they'll phase that back at one of these updates. At the rate I miss, I'm definitely going to need all those shots, aren't I? Does anybody see the boar? I don't. Where is he? Dude, where did this freaking thing go? I went to $100. I lost him. Oh man, I can't afford that. Shoot. This guy's actually not doing too bad. Oh, you know what? I bet they fixed the running with the horses. That's probably why this feels a lot better. Because before, it was rough. Damn it. Somebody was here. Better get out of here ASAP. Let's go. Hate buying masks, but I'm gonna have to. Under the community tab. That's where you'll find community service. Our community server, just search Jade and then filter by fullest servers first. You should be able to find us. Oh, don't shoot me. No? You turn around for me? I'm scared, dude. They might have lowered that damage, I'm not sure. It took me double back. We actually didn't have a lot of stam left. It could have been really bad. This horse actually isn't doing too bad. I mean, considering it's one of the lowest horses. I mean, the horseshoe helps. Okay, when horses are dialed in, they're certainly great, aren't they? Is that a boar? I think it is. The boars are back. Oh, I love it. The boar mission's the best. This is server I made for PS5, right? Yep. We're rich. We're gonna gotta make sure that our recyclers respond on custom. Okay, while that loads, let me make sure this keyboard is plugged in so we can do this much faster. Yes, Angela, it is. Search Jade and then filter fullest servers first. I'll put it up on the screen here in a sec. Oops, hold on. Alright, should be better. Get this keyboard in here. Okay, we'll search here. Jade. And we'll filter with X. This is us here at the top. And then this is us right here at the bottom. We're going to jump over here and make sure we've got our recyclers. We're going to go around and double check to make sure our extra recyclers are spawned in. Okay, that one's not spawned in, so let's go ahead and get it in there. Is it... I want to say that's it, but I don't... It's incorrect. Hang on, let me make sure I got my notes up here. Ah. I always have to look that one up. Spawn monument. Is it with an S? Man. So usually a large barn doesn't trip if it doesn't catch it on the beginning boot sequence. This one should be good, right? Yep, okay. So let's go check barn. We'll check the different fishing village variations, because sometimes those don't catch either. Okay, I don't see them there, so we'll have to spawn those in manually. Not a big deal. I'll put my catch-all under the map before I forget. Crate. Good, 0, 0. Jeez, I can't type. Good. Oop. Create. Crate. Perfect. Okay. Let's get our position. -867. -902.0. Whoops. Oh, I misspelled it. Okay, thank goodness. I was like, do we have a rogue recycler in someone's base? Make sure nobody can get stuck on it. Okay. Should have another one right about here. $897.2 34.9 8670. Okay, that's pretty good. That was supposed to be 897. Okay. Let's make sure nobody gets stuck on that. And what I've been doing is I've been doing at bandit camp so people on horses can actually use recycler over here, because I know you get your head chopped off when you go up and down the barge. It's been kind of a nice place to put one. I'm sorry, 724.9 19.3 MLS? That'd be sweet when we do get that. That way people on horses can actually walk up. Alright, let's go check the 2 villages. I think large should be good. Variation doesn't have it typically. Not from the command, it doesn't. That one's good. Large should be good. Be on the net. Yep. This one, this one. This one probably does not have it. We're just making sure that the 2X Solo Duo Trio servers got all of the recyclers. My way, get out of the way, buddy. My kid's stuck. 1284.5. There we go. It should be in order. Let me just make sure we're good here. Put this keyboard away because it's kind of bulky. What's up, fellers? Hey, you should try a game called Rust. I think you would like it. Oh, word? Hello, Clarice. Excellent. Oh, I know why. There's probably not a lot of people in community because we had an update. Probably everybody's on PTB. That's probably why. Probably. Shade him in a grave. We're gonna go walk over there and see what we can find. We don't have any weapons. Whoopsie. Thought we had a couple of rounds. I guess we don't. Shoot. Yeah, we don't have much, do we? Oh, man. Okay. That sucks. We'll bring a kniff, and we'll see what happens. We'll just run over there. Hopefully we can get some food on the way. We don't get smoked. Let's wait till 2 more of these crank out. Get it to 10, then we'll dump it in there. 12, I lied to 12. Perfect. Hang on, we'll wait for another 12, dude. 46 seems like a lot. Oh, it hasn't decayed yet, which is shocking to me. Let's run back here, see if we can't find some food. Oh, girl. Oh, decayed base, hello. Oh my. Where's the tool cupboard? Oh my goodness, jump. I mean, those will be kits we're gonna use for the thing. Okay. We're gonna go into Rec Scientist. Ow, 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 ow. Damn it. I spawned on the wrong base. That was a letdown. Let's see what we can get. I'm sure he's not going to take everything. What a piece of shit. Yeah, it was close. Nah, it was decayed. Oh yeah, 34%. Yeah, boy. We'll go with the shotgun, see what we can do. I have to wait till daytime. Says don't ever scare me like that again. It says dropping down from the sky, fishing village. You're fine. Yo, I stood in the way where I spawned that recycler. You almost got stuck. Alright, Phantom. Did I even put down that sleeping bag? I don't think I did. That was rough. Excellent. We got in with the double barrel. Let's go. Really? 6? 8 of these? My goodness. That kind of took forever to kill that guy. Come on, come on. That's what I'm talking about. Bone him. Oh, I did. Consider them boned. Let's go bull rush him. I feel like the loot tables have gotten a little bit better. I don't think... Here, we'll take the garbage card. I don't know if green is the first one we run into. I cannot remember. I'm running out of food fast. Any food barrels around here? Really? It's because I went in and out, and then right. Well, that sucks. Well, I solved my food situation. Pretty sure I just dropped my shotgun. Let's walk in there. See what's what. Yeah, at least want to try to poke in there a little bit before we gotta go. Yeah. That was thoroughly confusing, wasn't it? Yes, it was. I'll grab another double barrel, so at least we've got an option. No food down here. You haven't played Rust since before Thanksgiving? Oh, dude, there's so much stuff in here. Well, we're about to attempt the military tunnels. We'll see how good or bad that goes. Here we go. Alright, hang tight. We're gonna go into military tunnels. Let's go. I hope we don't get capped on the way there. That's gonna be super annoying. We try the back and see if we can pick up a crate, and then we'll try working our way up on the NPCs. Because we have short range, obviously. Ooh. It didn't sound like that person actually got all the way through. It sounds like they got dropped. Kind of hard to say. Let's check the back door. Oh, Judas, Sage Priest. Ah. Well, that sucked. Shoot, I don't know if I'll have time to go get another one, dude. That's so annoying. Yeah, I don't know how much we have left of that. Jeez. Let's see if we can't get some nodes to get this base back to the stable, and then we might have to call it after that. It's getting super late. Man, that sucks. I think about 3K stone should probably do it for now. Military tunnels, yes it does. It'll be on main branch February 29th. Yes, sir. Sorry, we're just wrapping it up here. We're hoping we can get through military tunnels, but we got freaking clipped rather fast at the gate. Probably thought a bow's crazy. It's not that crazy. Nice, we got 25. Alright, that'll do it for now. We'll, hopefully we'll see you guys in the next one. Not sure what the streaming schedule is going to be today later on, but we're going to have some videos coming out. And we're definitely going to be doing some streaming this weekend again. It's kind of ad hoc whenever we have time, because I'm a little on the busy side this weekend, but we're still going to make time for good old Rusty Rust. Don't forget, this comes out February 29th, main branch, military tunnels along with new recoil on some of the weapons. and also some new weapons. So it should be a really good time. Alright, be sure to drop a like if you haven't already. If you're into it, consider dropping that subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Oh, we also have our solo duo trio server. Just search Jade, filter by fullest servers. It should help you narrow it down. The server names are there at the top center of the screen. And we have the Jade Monkey 2X solo duo trio, all BPs unlocked with recyclers and anti-cheat. And then the other one is the 1.2 server. So if you're into it and you like a consistent experience, go check it out. Alright, we'll see you in the next one. Love your bush.